Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hillsborough, Kansas, and Joel H. Wayne Stadium, right here on the campus of Tabor College, for this evening's KCAC Women's Soccer Quarterfinal matchup, featuring the visiting team, the number 5 seeded Evangel University Valor, and your number 4 seeded Tabor College Blue Jays. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I invite you to please bow your heads as I pray over tonight's match. Please pray with me. Dear Lord, thank you for the opportunity to play and watch this beautiful game of soccer. I ask for your protection over all players, coaches, officials, and fans during tonight's contest, and please grant all safe travels home. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. As a participant in the NAIA's Champions of Character Initiative, we, along with the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference, challenge each of you to enjoy tonight's contest with the true spirit of sportsmanship. Tabor College is confident that this will create a positive, competitive environment we can all take pride in and enjoy. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are your starting lineups, starting with the visitors all the way from Springfield, Missouri, the Evangel University Valor. Starting first, number 5, Anna Crane. Number 7, Austin Mickey. Number 12, Mackenzie Calhoun. Number 13, Charlie Cowan. Number 14, Ava Campbell. Number 17, Michaela Myers. Number 19, Emma Butimla. Number 20, Riley Clapp. Number 23, Amara Ostel.
Sorry for the late start.
Number 24, Lori Ann McClellan.
But we are here for a very good matchup for the first round of the playoffs here at John Armstrong Stadium for your 4th seeded Lady Blue Jays and the 5th seeded Evangel University Valor. And I am joined by the best co-commentator in the land, Liam Morgan. How are we doing, mate?
Good evening, Rory. Good evening, everyone at home. What a pleasure it is to be here tonight under the lights in Hillsborough. And it's a replay of a mere 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's the 4th seed Tabor College against the travelling Evangel Valor.
Yeah, that's a long old road trip for them.
Most definitely. That securing that home seed for the first time in the best part of 2 decades for the Lady Jays is incredible.
2008. I was 8 years old the last time the Blue Jays played in a home playoff place.
Incredible.
Long old time ago. Blue Jays in an all too familiar lineup. We have Neve Mulrooney in goal, number 55. Number 6, Captain Reagan King in the midfield. Forward player number 12, Haley Rogers. Winger, Taylor Nye, captain. Number 16, Haven Deckinger in the midfield. Haley Hilson. Then the goal machine, Portia Zweifel. Sierra Boyer, the midfield presence. Freshman, Ashley Jimenez. And then 2 senior defenders, April Ochoa and Jasmine Ventura making up the lineup. Very strong lineup tonight.
Very. And it's been a strong lineup all year, no matter what side Gaskell has put out. Against every single team they've played this year, it's been a competitive one.
Every single game, even against the top teams such as Oakwood, and Blue Jays have hung in there, and they've definitely earned this 4th seeded spot, this home playoff tie. And I think they've got the know-how to go get the job done today, Liam.
Most definitely, and I think they've done more than just hang in there in a few of those massive games, such as against the likes of K-Dub and Oakwood. It caused both sides a lot of trouble, and this is a side that could go very, very deep into this KCAC tournament.
We've got the coaching comparisons now up on the screen. Coach Gaskell with 11-5-2 record, 7-4-2 in conference. Evangel 9-8-1 overall, 7-6-0 in conference play. Bruce Deaton, the head coach, looking for another good display like they did the last time against the Blue Jays. They defend, from what I remember, they defend very well, Evangel. They're no-nonsense defending. And it served them well, Liam.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's the game of the opening round. I think everyone's very, very interested to see how tonight's going to go.
Yeah. And we are underway here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium. April Ochoa on the ball now. Gets it out to Ashley Jimenez. These Blue Jays have got to not have nervy first touches on the ball as they give it away here. But it is out wide for Evangel with a teasing ball in. And Neve Mulroney is quick off her line to go grab the ball. There seems to be a bit of a clash in the box, but both players seem to be all right.
An all too familiar team for Tabor, but April Ochoa playing central centre half today in that back 3.
Yeah. Maybe more of a sweeper role due to her pace?
Potentially. I think Mary Pearson perhaps picked up a little knock on senior night.
Yeah, that was a tough watch. She's been such a brick wall almost at the back line for Tabor College all 4 years. 4-year starter. Really, really good player. And it's going to be a tough night for the Blue Jays without her. She's captain, plenty of experience, and along with her technical ability, she's one of the better passers in that back 4 or back 3. Sorry. And the Blue Jays have to rise to the challenge nonetheless, and they are more than equipped to do that.
And as well, it's testament to that Tabor depth, especially in their defensive depth.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's going to be a serious task for Evangel to break them down as well.
From what I remember from Evangel, this number, is it 83, I think? Numbers are dead small. I think I need glasses, Liam. But she was, from what I remember, she has a lot of pace and is quite good on the half turn. So the Blue Jays have to be wary of that tonight. And a lot on the line. I placed opportunity to go play at Striker Soccer Complex, which is a lovely place to play. 14 with a shot, and that's over the bar. First shot of the game. Probably a bit ambitious to go from there, but
Very speculative, but in these opening exchanges, why not test the nerves? However, spoke to Neve in the calf beforehand, and I think Tabor is just excitement and determination, and the 2 overwhelming emotions.
Yeah. But playing pinball in the back right now, but the danger player for Evangel on it, looking to get around Haley Hilson, but the ball goes straight in the box. Not dealt with the first time. Headed away by Deckinger, and that will go out for an Evangel throw-in. I've been in games like this. It's important just to play the game. Don't let the occasion get to you. Because if you do that, you're going to stop playing the way you've been playing all season, playing the way that's got you to this point. So, if I had any advice for them, I'd say just go play the game.
Yeah, agreed. We saw what happened last night.
Yeah.
the game turned into an anti-football scrap fest. But Tabor, if they could continue...
Bit of a hopeful ball there by Reagan King, and we know his wife was quick, but...
That is what we like to see, though. It's very quick, progressive football from Tabor, finding them channels, and that's what they've been doing best all year. That's gotten them into this position to play under the lights, an opportunity to advance into the Final Four here tonight.
And the way they transition from defence to attack, the Blue Jays, is very, very quick. And I've had a little bit of time around the Blue Jays training camp, and they work on that a lot. They're very, very well coached in that style. As the ball goes out, what's your over/under for throw-ins today, Liam? I did this with Kaysen last time.
Ooh, it's a scrappy one. 27.
27. He said over 25, and he was right.
I think it's gonna be over 27 tonight.
April Ochoa heads out. Sierra Boy tries to flick on. The ball's picked up by King, who looks for the run of Rogers, and she's able to get on the ball. Plays it back to Hilson. Hilson with a good ball forward. Number 7 clears not too far, and his wife was there to put the pressure on it, and the ball falls kindly to Rogers. A great ball in by Zweifel, I believe, to King, who I think didn't realise she had a bit more time on the ball, and that's a big opportunity for the Blue Jays early doors. What a ball in by Portia Zweifel, by the way. I hope we can get a replay on that. It was a big chance. And there's no replay, but that's okay.
The King just drifts in unopposed. Maybe doesn't expect to get the ball as Tabor advance again.
No.
His rifle picks up in the wide right area this time. Looks to cut it back.
But well cut out by the Evangel defender. Number 6 finds herself in a battle with number 5, but Jimenez putting on the pressure all the way forward, and Boyer unfortunately takes a slip, and Evangel able to get out. Number 12 on it now. Shut down by Nye. Ball goes up. Ventura in there again, getting stuck in. Things we love to see. But April Cho gets the better of the battle of number... Is that 83? Couldn't tell, her hair's in the way. Is that 83? Is it 23?
It's... I don't know. It could be an 8.
No, it's 20.
It's 83. Yes, you are correct. However,
yeah.
not on our roster.
I think it's 23. I don't even know. That's a foul there against Evangel, and the Blue Jays will get an opportunity to regroup. Been a bit of a frantic start.
Tabor with the first big opportunity.
Big opportunity.
And I think it's very, very similar to Charlie's chance last night. Maybe not expecting it to fly all the way for the defender to miss it. You have to swing early in those instances because you can't wait to react. And just slightly wide from King.
Because you're almost surprised when the ball drops to you there. And that'll go out for a Blue Jay thrown deep into Evangel territory. Nye on the throw-in. Great first touch by Deckinger. Back to Nye. Unfortunately, that just goes out of play. But great, good first touch from the sophomore.
We alluded to it last week about choice of earmuffs, but I don't think I've seen her play a bad game when she's got them on. So we'll allow her this time. Great turn by Zweifel. Shot, good save from the Evangel goalkeeper. Rogers in there, shoots and scores! Great goal from the Blue Jays by number 12, Hayley Rogers. Wow. We are in business. Opportunistic play by Rogers, who did well. You know, Evangel probably thought they dealt with it defensively. No, I don't think anybody told the defender she had a man on, and Rogers was right there. Good little finish. 1-0 Tabor. She sniffs the half chance, and like a poacher in the box is there to poke home like her namesake Steve. She is a hero for Tabor tonight. 1-0 to the Blue Jays. 7 minutes gone. 7 minutes gone. Great start. Now the Blue Jays just have to manage the excitement. Next 5 minutes are crucial for the Blue Jays because the old adage in footy, Liam, is you are most vulnerable when you've just scored. What a wonderful turn by Zweifel there.
Oh, even brilliant. It said smell you later to the defender. Just rolls it, opens up her body beautifully. Gave her the old jinky-majink.
And that's how you know someone is in top form.
Yeah.
And it's just instinctive.
The Rogers and Zweifel machine go on. And Taylor Knight, not a lot of options, so just sensibly clears out. And that'll be an Evangel throw-in. An unbelievable start here at Joel H. Wayne Stadium. Oh, good little flick there from Evangel. Ball goes in, cleared away by Jimenez. And that ball will find Reagan King. King to Rogers. Rogers out to Boyer. What can Boyer do? Boyer tried to play Hilson in front, put a bit too much on it, but it was a good idea from the senior.
As you said, Rory, you're most vulnerable in football when you've just conceded. And I think Evangel trying to put the pressure on very, very soon after the restart, because as soon as this game settles back down, you know that Tabor defence is going to be so hard to break down.
So hard to break down.
That early goal is massive in this tie.
Knocked the wind right out of their sails. I mean, they had a few chances, and that's a good ball out to Nye. Nye with time and space. Tries to put the ball in, but it's well blocked by number 12. And a good pass out to number 23. 14 on it now. Back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, despite the early goal, you know, game's not over yet. It was a long old game ahead of them.
Far from over.
7 on it now with time and space. Good football here from Evangel. Good one-touch passing. And that'll go out for a Tabor throw-in. Zweifel with a good flick round. Trying to find Rogers, but the Evangel defended as well to get there first. And number 6 finds the Evangel player who skips round 2. And number 23 will go for a run here, but that's really, really well cut out there by Ventura, who's having a very, very good game. I think the game plan, you know, is to isolate number 23. So Ventura is just following her all over the park.
It's a brilliant step and brave, yet aggressively in the correct way from Ventura, not allowing 23 time or space on the ball.
Blue Jays back in numbers now. Evangel, they're just really hard to break down, this Blue Jay team. And I hope for ball down the line, but we'll go out of play for another Tabor throw-in.
Be a horrible side to play against. As soon as you think you've beaten a man, you've got some clear space, there's 4 more in white to try and get past.
Yeah. Zweifel on the turn now. Beats 1. Dribbling down the line. And the number 44 is forced to put it out for a throw-in. Great turn there by Zweifel again.
I think we always commend her for her nimbleness and her pace, but her actual ball playing ability has progressed so much this year.
Oh, massively. Massively.
And that has paid dividends by a goal return. I think she's, 13 for the season?
Great.
Rolls a man.
Great ball in. Oh, I think one of the Evangel defenders got the deftest touch, took it out the way of Rogers, who looked to thump it home, but the tiniest little flick can really put you off. That's a good ball by Ventura out to Jimenez. Jimenez has got time to weigh up her options. Finds Hilson. Hilson looking for the run of, I think, Zweifel, who looks like she'll get there. Zweifel put the goalkeeper under pressure. Got no choice but to clear it out of bounds. And that'll be another Blue Jay throw.
It's little things like that that just show the mentality of this Tabor team. Just to chase down a lost cause almost, and they've yielded a throw-in high up the pitch.
Yeah. I don't quite think Rogers and Decking are on the same page there, but nonetheless, it was a good idea. Once again, Boyer getting stuck in again. And Evangel, just they're giving it back to the Blue Jays here. Reagan King with a great turn. Tries to poke it through for Rogers, but the Evangel do well to cut it out. Tabor, I would say, firmly in control right now. Boyer does well to cut it out. Deckinger on the ball now. Finds Zweifel. And that will trickle just out of bounds. I think maybe Zweifel wanted it to her feet. But that's a throw in, and the Blue Jays will be able to step high here.
King moves it on quickly into Decandrew, plays wide. All swung into the box, and I think it was by Rogers. Normally she was there instinctively between the posts to score the first one, but on that occasion there was no one to aim at.
Yeah. Number 12 on it now for Evangel. Inside to 14. 14 does well to switch. Evangel now building out. Number 23 on it now. Once again, good step by Jimenez. And that'll be an Evangel throw in.
The Evangel 20 is doing a very important job, looking to run beyond the Tabor back line, who have to drop to create that space, little half space between the midfield and the back line. She tried to then cut back to receive the ball to feet, but with not a second of time to take a touch before Jimenez was in her back.
Exactly. Ball hoofed up, 7 on it now. Finds number 44. 44 with another long ball. Cut out by Ochoa. And Evangel doing well here to build up some more possession, but Taylor Nye back in, not shirking her defensive responsibilities. Good touch by Deckinger. Out to King. Zweifel will pick up possession now. What can she do? Tries to cut inside, but it's well defended there by 12. And that'll be a throw in for Tabor.
With 15 minutes in, dream start for Gaskell and his girls.
Number 16 on it now, Haven Deckinger. To Boyer. Boyer tries to find the runner of Rogers, but that'll be easy pickings for the Evangel goalkeeper. And they're wasting no time, they're going to launch there. Big goal kick, big boot up from Evangel. Blue Jays defender misses it, and that's cut out by Jimenez. And Deckinger does very well to keep it in. A bit of a short back pass there to Taylor Nye, who's forced to put the ball out for a Evangel throw in. Cut out again by Taylor Nye, and Evangel will advance up the pitch here. Number 12 on the turn, out to number 5, he shoots, and that will go wide of the Blue Jay goal. Evangel not looking like they're going to score.
Yeah, I think that's why the goalkeeper wants to get things moving and get things moving high up the pitch, because it's so easy to slump into being penned back against this Tabor side. You know as soon as you lose the ball, it's going to come straight back. So it's a slight mentality switch that you know subconsciously you're going to have to be deeper. But it's all about, for the Evangel players, trying to get up the pitch and try to press the issue a little bit more, because
long goal kick by Mulrooney. Cut out by Evangel's number 44, Reagan King on it now. Tries to play a forward ball, but that's got a bit too much on it, and that will go out for an Evangel goal kick. Kick out by Evangel, cut out by Rogers. He'll chase down after our own ball. And that'll go out for an Evangel throw-in. Throwing down the line. Jimenez will be in a foot race with number 23, which 23 gets the better of. 23 somehow still on the ball. Advancing, good run here by Evangel's number 23, still on it. Managed to get it to 12. 12 shoots. And that'll be a free kick. Late challenge there by Taylor Nye.
I think it might have even been King coming in after the shot was taken.
Was it King or was it Nye?
potentially King, but these are the sort of areas. It doesn't matter who gave the free kick away, but a free kick 20 yards out. You saw how effective set pieces are in the modern game.
Yeah.
I think almost all the goals I saw from the majority of the playoffs came from set pieces yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. But the Blue Jay student section getting rowdy, trying to distract number 5 from this free kick. Shoots. And that's a pretty routine save there for Mulrooney.
Such an unbelievable asset to this Tabor team, Rory.
Yeah. Big old turnout tonight for this women's soccer clash. It's always tough when you're the away team, you know, for a playoff game. It's really tough, especially playing against the home crowd, playing against the away crowd. You know, they can get under your skin. And we saw that last night. There was a big turnout from the Kansas Wesleyan faithful.
I think there was a glimpse into how Evangel were going to try and get back into this game. We saw how dangerous 23 looked once she got beyond the defence.
It was a great first run.
Do not want to see the Tabor back line running back towards their own goal when she's got the ball at her feet, because she looks menacing. And as well, set pieces, as I alluded to, always a danger.
Shot blocked by Cho, who's able to clear up, a little bit up rather than out, but Evangel on it once again. Really well cut out by Hilson there. Throwing down the line. Looking to get 83. He's got bags of pace. And Blue Jays do well to deal with her again. Rogers now trying to find Zweifel, but cut out well by number 44. Number 12. Rogers finds Ochoa, who beats one, advancing into the midfield. Beats two. Finds a good ball to Rogers. Oh, good little turn there by Rogers, who does well to find Hilson. Hilson now to Zweifel, and that's cut out for a Tabor College corner.
It's such good football, Rory.
Such good football.
It's effortless transition from defence into attack. And we've all seen what can be yielded from a Tabor long ball. You've got Zweifel sprinting behind up front. That could cause trouble for any team. But the composure on a night like this, for a child to dribble out from the back, find feet, lay off, clip round the corner. It's brilliant.
Nice little ball roll by Rogers as well, to get Hilson the opportunity to put the ball in. Sierra Boyer, corner, incoming. Hand goes up, ball goes in, great ball in. And that will be another Tabor College corner. Tabor with all three defenders back here, and they've got Ochoa, who's got some height. Jimenez has got some height. I think they should be in the box, Liam. Another whip ball in by Boyer, headed out. Boyer will find herself on it again. He puts another good ball in. And Zweifel will head straight into the arms of the Evangel goalkeeper.
I would be inclined to agree with you, Rory. I don't think from those two deliveries, I don't think Evangel looked too confident defending these set pieces, especially when they've got everyone back for the corner as well.
Yep.
I think Tabor could afford to send one of the big guns forward.
Exactly. Decking does well to block that and force a throw in. Substitution coming in for Evangel. Number 0, Sarah Wilkins, checking in. I've never seen number 0 be an outfield player.
Well, I mean, we've never really seen number 0 anywhere, to be honest, until we've come to America.
That's true.
And even then, it's almost exclusively goalkeepers.
Yeah. But you know,
little trendsetter down there.
American soccer never ceases to amaze. Thrown by Nye. Picked off by Deckinger. Deckinger now cuts inside. Finds King. King shapes up, shoots. Deflected up. And cleared away by Evangel. I think Deckinger was a bit unselfish there. Probably should have taken the shot herself.
I think if coming from the other side, as she rolled into her right foot, it would have been a different story, Rory.
Yeah.
But on an unfavoured left, unselfishly laid off to King, who again, I think she, having had a first touch, would have got it out of her feet and smashed it goalwards.
Yeah. Good defending there from Evangel once again.
But again, the pressure is loading.
Exactly.
And as long as that clock ticks down, they're going to feel it even more, the Valor.
Yep. Substitution looking to come in shortly for the Blue Jays. Number 24, Annalise Wine's going to check in. Rogers on it now. Twisting and turning. Finds... Who was that? Is that Zweifel? And that will go out for another Blue Jay corner.
And just as we said that, Rory, up trots April Ochoa into the middle of the box.
It's almost like she was listening to us. Nice ball in by the Blue Jays, and that's another goal! April Ochoa with the finish from the Sierra Boya corner. It's like we...
Yeah, right. It's almost as if like we know what we're talking about.
It's almost like we know what we're talking about.
I don't think she expected the ball to come her way. It's fallen to her feet. She's hit it wonderfully on the volley, almost instinctively, and it's nestled in the top bracket.
Yep. Upper Benjamins.
Up where the spiders live.
Up where the spiders live, and that will be Annalise Wines checking in for Sierra Boy, who got the assist for the second goal. Here's the replay. Ball goes in. Oh, great little volley there by April Ochoa. Nestles in the top corner. 2-0 Blue Jays.
Again, Evangel looking shaky at set pieces. Never really picked up any of the men. Ochoa goes in completely free. Just so dangerous in that sort of situation. 2-0 Tabor. The mountain has doubled in size for Evangel.
Dream start for Coach Gaskell and the Lady Blue Jays. And that will go out for a Tabor throw-in. The student section getting rowdy. They're shaking us about up here.
The two things I said to April when I saw her earlier as I was walking out to come to this game. I said, good luck, smash into someone and score a goal. And she's ticked all those boxes.
She has.
Within the first 20 minutes of this game.
She also smashed in Sierra Boyer earlier, so she's done above and beyond so far for the Blue Jays. This is a dream start here on this cold Wednesday night here in Hillsborough, Kansas.
Still a long way to go though, Rory.
Still a long way to go. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. Rogers now finds Wines for her first touch to the game. But it's a good ball, almost a good ball, through to Taylor Nye, but the Evangel goalkeeper quick off her line. Ball goes long from Evangel. Number 24, Annalise Wines wins it. Unfortunately gives away the foul. I think it was a slight push in the back.
I don't think there was any complaints from the Evangel players or staff, which is rare, and the referee still gave it. But he is a lot closer than us, so give him the benefit of the doubt.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. .44 with a free kick. Good free kick in, but headed out by Deckinger. And Zweifel finds herself on it now. Look at all these Blue Jays flooding forward. Zweifel does well to lay it off to King. King now. The teasing ball in. Trying to find Deckinger, but Evangel cut it out.
Yeah, and this looks to be an avenue of success for me, Rory. They look shaky at the back when the cross comes in.
They do.
And we said in the last visit to the Joel H. Weems Stadium, they looked resilient. They looked tough to break down this Evangel side. But for Tabor to score 2 early goals is gigantic in the grand scheme of things, as they look to turn defence into attack with a ball over the top.
Mulrooney getting it out. Good composed there play from Hilson. Ball's travelling quickly. Number 23 finds herself on it now. Twisting and turning. Finds a player I'd cut out really well by Hilson. And that'll be an Evangel throw in.
I think it's clear to see from up high and down on the pitch as well, because it looks like 23 is Evangel's bright spark tonight. She's going to be the troublemaker if there is some for that Tabor back line. And I think those Valor players down on the pitch have already highlighted that. They're looking to find her, whether it's in behind, to feed, anything. If they can get her on the ball, that is going to be their best hope.
Throwing down the line to Zweifel, who does this good turn so well. She just lets it run, lets the ball bounce over the defender's head, spins her. It's something she's very, very good at.
It's so intelligent. She just uses the flight of the ball to get... And what she does brilliantly as well is gets her body between man and ball. The defender can't really do anything in that situation.
You give away a foul.
Because she's already baited the player in. You either have to drop off and wait for the second ball, or if you get tight, you can't go through her and you can't catch her for pace. So,
Thinking you're doing well. Evangel doing well there, to be fair. Number 44, good defender there for the Valor. 23 trying to get on the half turn, but the Blue Jays just everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And Ochoa finds Ventura. Ventura now down the... trying to find Deckinger. Evangel now with possession. Number 12 advancing forward. Another hopeful ball forward. I think they're only really looking for number 23, and I think we're just man marking her. Just making it really hard for Evangel to get the ball to her. And another substitution now for the Blue Jays. Coming in soon, number 27, Mariana Ballesteros. And Deckinger says, smell you later. Finds a good ball into Rogers. And that will go out for a Tabor College throw-in. Substitution now coming for the Blue Jays. And Hayley Rogers will make way. Scorer of the first goal tonight. Mariana Ballesteros checking in. Taylor now on the ball now. Finds King. King to Jimenez. Jimenez finds Wines. Wines back to Jimenez. Good ball movement here from Tabor College. Ball all the way back to Ochoa, who clears forward. Does well to find Deckinger. Deckinger now all the way wide to Hilson. Hilson skips round one. Finds Wines. Wines with the ball in. Cleared away by the Valor. Blue Jays just in complete control right now. Oh, nearly a bad back pass there by Ventura, but Ochoa does well to step and keep the ball.
There was that hesitation from Fife that allowed that ball to find its successful.
Great first touch by Zweifel. Zweifel tries to find Ballesteros, but Evangel do well to step in. And number 23 with a great little turn. She's now on a 1v1 with April Ochoa. April Ochoa does well again defensively. Just to stand up, don't dive in, don't be flat-footed, and does well to get the tackle in.
I think as well, undeniably, none of Tabor's back three, of those three centre-halves across there, have the pace that 23 has up front. They do well to just manage. Play what you see in front of you and keep it in front of you. When you're running back towards your own goal, that's when you know you're in trouble. But as soon as the 23 tries to run through someone, it's just not going to happen.
Ball given away by Jimenez. 13 on it now. That's a good sliding tackle there by Annalise Wines. Things we love to see. Another substitution for the Valor. 77. Mia Gonzalez checking in for Evangel.
think the Blue Jay atmosphere might be getting to the players a little bit.
Yeah.
On Evangel's side, I can see
their coach isn't too happy about it. But I mean,
shows what an atmosphere can do, Rory. Get under the skin, you build pressure.
Yeah. I don't really know what he was expecting, to be honest, but ball goes in. Miscontrol there by Evangel, but 77 giving chase to Taylor Nye, who says, sit down.
Move,
man. A good ball down to Zweifel, but 44, who's, to be fair to her, is having a good game. You know, I think playing the sweeper role for Evangel. She's doing well to cut off all the angles for the Blue Jays, despite the scoreline. And
on the flip side of the coin, Rory, you can see it's clearly getting to the Evangel players, the Evangel staff. But you can see it's also boosting his Tabor players.
Yeah.
His sort of tackle from Wines there, it could give you an extra yard of pace or a blink of determination.
Yeah. You know, as long as things are civil and it's just atmosphere. Great turn by Deckinger. Still manages to keep the ball. Going to use her pace here to get round number 12. Good ball. Oh, nearly finds Zweifel, but cut out well there by the Evangel defender. Deckinger, really good dribbling. Like I said, as long as the atmosphere doesn't get, you know, as long as it doesn't get unfriendly, then there should be no problem with it. Taking her into Nye. Nye, ball in, cut out by Evangel. Number 5 with a good ball in to 23. 23, once again, April Ochoa steps, but 23 still finds herself on the ball, and all these defenders are crowding around. That's good defending there by Tabor.
It's a very, very important tackle for Ochoa to make.
Yeah.
She mistimes that. Not only could Tabor be looking at a one-on-one situation with Mulrooney, if she mistimes that and catches the man, it's a red card. There's no question
last
about
man
it.
Tackle.
But to get a touch on the ball there, and you saw the determination, you saw the desire of that flock of Blue Jays to get back. By the time that tackle was made, 23 had 6-7 players around her.
Yeah. Another substitution incoming for the Blue Jays. Number 10, Alana Hernandez. Going to check in. Probably making way for Portia's Zweifel. Number 12 on it now. Finds 0. Good turn there by 14 to switch. Ball down the line, hopeful ball, and that will trickle out for a Blue Jay goal kick. Substitution incoming for the Blue Jays. Number 10, Alana Hernandez checking in for the outgoing Portia's Zweifel. Yeah, it must be tough for the Evangel defense after being terrorized by Portia's Zweifel, then to watch another technical player for the Blue Jays in Alana Hernandez coming onto the pitch. And Deckinger getting away from number 44.
It does superb.
It does superb, to be fair to her. It's a heavy tackle from number 12, and that will be a Blue Jay free kick.
Oh no, they've knocked the earmuffs off.
The ear warmers have come off.
Oh dear.
But I think they'll go straight back on because it is cold down there, to be fair.
Tenacious work by Deckinger on this near side. Brings a set piece in a dangerous area. Technician Ballesteros.
Yeah.
Staring down an in-swinger.
Great ball in. Wines heads it. Is that Wines? Yes, and that's another goal for the Blue Jays by number 24, Annalise Wines. Look at the replay. Brilliant ball in by Ballesteros, and a great header by the freshman. Nothing the keeper could do. And that's 3-0 Tabor. Dream first half.
It's a gorgeous ball whipped in, so inviting. It's held up a little bit of in-swing. Wines has watched it all the way, nodded it goalwards, and there's nothing the keeper can do in that situation once she makes the first contact. And that was the fuse for elation down below us.
Yeah. Student section went mental.
That is a big goal, Rory, because now Evangel need to shore things up before half-time, otherwise the floodgates could open.
Floodgates could open indeed. "3-0 to Tabor." Did you expect this, Liam?
Slyly.
And
quietly.
Yeah, quietly. I'd hope for it. But, no game's an easy one in the KCAC. But
I think this first half is exactly how Tom Gaskell's been planning it to go for the last 4 months.
yeah. Number 24, Alice Wines does well to find Deckinger. Deckinger trying to play the runner of Alana Hernandez. But Evangel, number 44 there, again, defending very, very well. Long ball met by April Ochoa. And Taylor Niall finds herself on it now. Does well to find King. And the Ole's going from the student section here. Just shows the dominance of Tabor College so far. Brilliant one-touch footballer from the Blue Jays. Number 44 there again. I think they've been Evangel's best player. Ball down the line. Tabor Ochoa taking no chances. And sticks that out of the stadium.
Sometimes, Rory, in games like this, you look at the scoreboard and think, it's not a 3-0 game. This is convincing from the Tabor College Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They deserve everything every part of the story that's being told on that scoreline. They deserve.
Absolutely. I feel really happy for the seniors. I've been here a long time, Liam, and watching some of these players. Like April, Reagan, Portia, develop into the players that they have has been awesome. I'm watching them become really, really technically talented footballers. It's been a pleasure to witness.
And it's been amazing as well for Tom Gaskell coming in, and as well for the players to. I mean, with Ian leaving in the way that he did, it was hard for them to sort of not believe in the programme, but to fully invest. As Weens does brilliantly. Not sure it's not a foul, but Hernandez picks the ball up wide and then chops back.
Yeah.
And
I think offside. Offside, yeah.
But no, it's brilliant for the programme. It was on a knife edge, so to speak.
Yeah.
In precarious times, and Gaskell has sheared his ship brilliantly.
Yeah.
Very easy for me to say.
Yeah. But, Thompson was a very, very good coach and a very tough act to follow. And Gaskell, he's Tabor alum and definitely a safe pair of hands to transition into after a very, very good, I don't know how many years Ian coached, but, a very long period of time with a very, very good coach. And do you want to say game over, Liam, or not? But
no.
I don't want to say it, but it's...
Some may feel that is how it's shaping up to be.
Well, we saw earlier on in the season and pre-season when the Lady Blue Jays played Baker that they coughed up a lead, and Baker came back to win that game. So I don't think that will be playing too much into the Blue Jays' mind. I think they'll be looking to play their game exactly the same way. And another Blue Jays substitution about to check in for the Blue Jays. Number 13, Soraya Mendoza.
And as well, Rory, we can't write off this Evangel side. They're a great team in their own right, and Coach Deaton's going to have 15 minutes for them to save their season. So they could be coming out firing on all cylinders.
Good ball in by Wines. And that's straight into the hands of the Evangel goalkeeper. I think, Evangel needs to change up their game plan, because their game plan is just to get number 23 running, but the Blue Jays doing so well to keep her isolated. They haven't really got that much of an outball. I mean, they're matched up man for man in the midfield, but they do well to play through, but their only outball is to number 23, and the matchup between her and Ochoa is, Ochoa's been all over her. Ochoa on the ball now, advancing forward, finds King. Down the line to Alana, but 44 cuts it out again. And the Evangel goalkeeper will clear up and out. Decent first touch back there to the Evangel number 0. Chased down by Hernandez brilliantly. Number 12 on the ball now. Tries to play 23 down the line, who gets it. And her boots come off, but she's still going, to be fair to her, with one shoe on. And that will be a Tabor goal kick.
Probably should have been rewarded with a foul there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, boots just, they don't come off for no reason.
And as well, I really do believe that if Evangel are going to get back into this game, it's going to be through 23.
Yeah.
You saw how brilliantly Ventura's been coming out and dealing with that problem. The one time she's got the wrong side.
Yeah, exactly.
People were waiting with bated breath.
And she will make way. I didn't see she got, I think, number 30 checking in for her. Hernandez on it now. Doing well to wriggle away from the defenders. Taylor Nye with a great ball inside to Wines. Wines out to Hilson, unfortunately couldn't get there. Ballesteros now on the ball. Time and space, finds Wines. 13, Mendoza does well to find Ventura. Ventura brilliantly out to Nye. Nye going to go take her defender for a run, but unfortunately dribbles out of play. And that'll be an Evangel throw-in.
Yes, the seniors is brilliant for them, but as well, I think some of the new players that have come and been additions to this side, like Hernandez, who's flicked it around the corner.
Great turn from Hernandez.
It's good work from the keeper to be alert and to come off her line quickly. But some of relatively unsung players this year, like number 13, Soraya, I hear she's come from a futsal background, and her technique and her footballing ability is unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, you can tell.
And I think she's going to develop into a serious player, as are a lot of these this team.
And, it's a combination of both Ian's players and Tom's players, the players that Coach Thompson brought in, such as King, Ochoa and Zweifel, and Nye, combining well with the younger players, and it's been great.
For those of you that are interested, a little around the grounds before we go to half-time. St Mary's against Kansas Wesleyan. As the ball falls back to Mulrooney for the end of a perfect first half for the Blue Jays.
Perfect.
We have St Mary's Kansas Wesleyan. Looks to be going to penalties according to the NAIA website. A 0-0 finish in Salina. We'll try and get some eyes on that one. Friends are currently 3-0 up against Southwestern with 35 minutes to play. And Oklahoma Wesleyan are beating Ottawa 4-0 with 8 minutes on the clock. And it's 3-0 here at the Joe H. Wine Stadium. Rory, your thoughts on the first half?
Brilliant. Not much to say other than brilliant. The Blue Jays firmly in control. And, looking comfortable at the back. Oh, look at that. We're on camera. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Blue Jays firmly in control here. And Evangel not with too many big opportunities. Mulrooney's had a relatively quiet evening. And I think, if the Blue Jays keep this momentum going on in the second half, I think we'll be good to go to striker.
Yes, most definitely. Hopefully it'll be a case of get a van sorted, get down there. And it's been brilliant to see that as soon as the final whistle went, the smile was on the faces of everyone involved. The players were clapped off on their way back to the changing room. It's exactly how the blueprint was drawn out for this first 45 minutes of action.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a quick break here. It's been a pleasure as always, and we will be back for the second half, unlike most days.
Yeah, it's a miracle almost. We're sticking around for more than half a day's work.
Exactly.
So we'll see you when there's some more action to watch.
Yep. In a bit. And we are underway here again at Joel Litchwain Stadium for the second half of tonight's action. Your score 3-0 Tabor. Dream start for the Blue Jays. And if I know the Blue Jays, they will not be slowing down.
Yeah, I think we just saw a little insight into the passion that just came out with Hilson already pressing the issue.
Yeah.
Getting to that loose ball. As Rogers works in combination with Jimenez.
Yeah.
Force Evangel backwards.
Good hold-up play from Evangel to find 24. 24 down the line to 23. 23 just straight into the path of King. .24 now does well to find Deckinger on the turn. Plays it out to King. King now. The ball in the box. Shouts for handball, but I think the Blue Jay student section probably being a bit optimistic there.
Yeah, no appeals from the players on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's normally a telltale sign.
Yeah. What's your over-under for throws in the second half, mate?
It depends how many there were in the first half.
Oh, I lost count, mate.
Call it 13.
Well, that's 2 already. No. Inter's rifle, a good touch in. But Evangel cuts it out. But the Blue Jays just everywhere.
Brilliant tackle.
Brilliant tackle. I think, you know, number 12 trying to take 9 for pace, which is a very, very tall task. You know, because Taylor Knight is quite quick.
I think it's definitely the avenue to explore, though, for the Valor. Trying to use the pace they possess up front.
Yeah.
To try and turn the Blue Jays, get them running back towards their own goal, because we know they're so confident and so good at defending it in front.
I think next goal, though, is massive because, I mean, as far as the Blue Jays are concerned, if they get another one, it's game over. But if Evangel get one, it's a different kind of game. King does well to find Nye. Nye down the line to Deckinger. Touches inside, brilliant. Finds King again. To Rogers. Rogers plays the ball into his rifle. And that's cut out by 44 again. Who's had a very good game for herself so far, despite the 3-0 scoreline.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think anyone in black out there tonight has played poorly.
No.
It's just the game has been taken away from them by the class of the Blue Jays.
By Gaskell's girls. Rifle now. Good ball inside. Ooh, hits the side net, and I don't know who shot that. Oh. I think that was Deckinger who might have shot that.
I think it was a cross shot.
Yeah.
I think it was just into an area with pace and with whip.
Sarah Boyer now cuts out the goal kick. Twyford tries to nod on to Deckinger, but 0 steps to. And that'll go out for a Blue Jay throw-in. Possible foul throw in there from Taylor Nye, but the referee didn't give it. Zweifel on it now. Wriggles away from the defender. Says, sit down. And that will be a Tabor College free kick in a dangerous position. Kind of similar position that we saw the Ballesteros free kick in the first half for Wine's goal. But
Boyer instead this time.
Boyer, who is also in her own right a set-piece technician.
Already an assist
tonight
off a dead ball.
Yeah. Evangel coach not happy with something, having a word with the lino. Ball goes in for the Blue Jays. Bodies flying everywhere, and Evangel Do well to clear it out. And Blue Jays just everywhere. Hilson and Ochoa just chasing the ball down. You know. Number 12 on the turn. Driving forward. Cut out by Nye, but Jimenez will clear away the danger. And what I like about the Blue Jays is they're not settling down on the effort. You know, they're 3-0 up. They're in control, but it's very easy for a bit of complacency to creep in, and we haven't seen that this year from the Blue Jays.
They haven't switched off. And another thing, Rory, they're not resting on their laurels. They're not settling for what they've got.
Yep, absolutely. 24 now. Ball in, and Mulrooney does well to come out and claim that cross.
Ball is clipped into a corridor of uncertainty. And sometimes in times like that, there's hesitation.
Yeah.
Nye thinks that Mulrooney's got it. Mulrooney thinks that Nye got it. No nonsense.
No nonsense.
From the 55 who sweeps in. Coolly and composedly, just like that switch pass out to Hilson.
Blue Jays just looking untouchable right now in possession. Good ball in from Mulrooney to find Ochoa. Ochoa on the dribble. With a great ball out to Hilson. Hilson trying to find Zweif. I think Rogers probably was the better pass there. And Boyd as well to cut it out. Hilson now. Rogers able to get on the ball. Does well to find Ventura. Blue Jays just keeping it ticking with this passing. Heavy challenge there from number 23. Wins the ball. Good little layoff there from Evangel. And Evangel are on their way. And probably a bit behind number 23 there. And Hilson with time and space now to weigh up our options. Good ball down the line to Zweifel, who's got the speed. One-on-one with number 7, who passed it back to the goalkeeper. And Rogers able to keep the ball. Boyer on the edge. Shoots. And that's probably an easier save for the Evangel goalkeeper. Another long kick from Evangel. Bit of a mix up there between Ventura and Nye. Number 12 on it now. And Ventura does really, really well to play that ball up to hopefully get Deckinger in behind. Back pass to the goalkeeper and she clears, takes no chances. And Ventura watched that go out of play. Ventura not happy with the push in the back. You know, despite there being no way the Evangel player was going to get there. Good defending there from Evangel. Evangel with not a lot of options. And the Evangel player just clears it straight into the path of 13. And Zweifel finds himself on it now. Zweifel. Out to King. King now finds Zweifel again. Being forced out to towards the corner flag. Back to Nye. Nye to King. Brilliantly into Deckinger. Brilliant football here from the Blue Jays. Just really composed play. Ochoa now advancing through. Tries to play Hilson in behind. Probably a bit too far inside. I think Hilson wanted it to her feet. Rogers now with a good touch into Nye. Still finds himself on the ball. Out to King. King trying to take number 12 for a run down the line and runs out of room. But Liam, mate, great 1-2 touch passing from the Blue Jays.
It just shows the repertoire of this Blue Jay team. They can play in any manner that they wish. They've got the talent, they've got the organisation, and more importantly, they've got the mentality to do so. They're fighting for one another.
Yeah. Boy now tried to find a ball into Rogers. I think Rogers made our run a bit too early. But the Blue Jays still on it again, but that'll be a free kick to Evangel. I think Ventura gave away the foul there. Ventura being all over the park tonight. Really, really good display from the senior.
And I think she's been given a specific role to be that scrappy, persistent presence in the backs of players. Not giving them a second to think. But the only thing you can think about is her not giving you an inch of space.
Yeah, exactly. And all credit to Ventura. She's struggled with her injuries. I think an ACL or two, but she's done really well this year and a mainstay in that back line for the Blue Jays. Taylor on it now. Finds Deckinger, twisting and turning. Evangel able to come away with the ball. Advantage played. Number 6, time and space. Number 23 making the run. A bit of a hopeful ball there, and the Blue Jays will have time and space here. And while we've got this little lull in play with Mulrooney on the ball, I just wanted to take a moment to give a shout out to Nacho Fabiero's father, who's watching.
Big Carlos
all the way from Uruguay. Blue Jay fans all over the world choosing to tune in and watch this playoff tie. And a handball there from number 23 will give the Blue Jays a free kick. Mulrooney now on the free kick.
Wonderful pick out. Sees Hilson on the left hand side with time and space.
Spins the defender. Hilson now. And that'll be a Tabor College throw-in. Just all round great display so far from the Blue Jays. Rogers on it now. And that'll be a foul, yeah. That'll be a foul against Haley Rogers, dragging the player back. Number 44 now, looking to play the long ball. Cut out by Boyer. Rogers on it again. Does really well to find Deckinger, and the Blue Jays are on their way. Oh, Deckinger tried to find the runner's wife on. Cut out again by 44, who's having a very good game for herself. Seven on it now. Finds 44. Another hopeful long ball cut out well by Ventura. Ochoa finds herself on it now. Clears forward. Evangel on the ball again.
I'm just struggling to see a way through for this Evangel side at the moment,
Yeah,
Rory.
me too, mate.
Once Tabor get in this shape, however, Ventura has off the ball, seated down, and the referee stops play.
Yeah.
Looked to be during a clearance or something like that.
I think maybe her ankle.
It appeared to be off the ball, but I don't think it was. I think it was just delayed. She went to the deck. She's walking it off as she runs over to this near side.
Yeah.
I think because the referee has stopped the clock, she's having to go off at least momentarily. She looks to be in a little bit of discomfort, but I don't think anything too serious, hopefully.
Hopefully not. Yeah, she's looking to go straight back on. That'll be a drop ball for Evangel.
But especially, Rory, when this Tabor side as well, when you haven't got the game in transition, when you've got 11 players in front of you, and there's no weak links in this side, you're just relying on either a bit of magic or that's about it, really.
Yeah.
To try and get a go out of nothing.
Bit of luck. But all the luck seems to be going in the favour of the Blue Jays. I'll actually say that. No luck at all. Luck has very little to do with it. It's just been an all-round brilliant display from Gaskell's girls. Number 12 on it now. Trying to find. I can't see these numbers on the far side. They're dead small.
It's always the way.
Always the way.
And when that ball goes over that far side, we are almost in a different postcode.
Basically, different county. And that'll go out for an Evangel corner. I think their first of the game. Be a good opportunity, you know. Evangel are pretty decent from set pieces.
As I said, Rory, it's hard to see where they could come back into the game. This is one of them opportunities now.
One of them opportunities.
They're going to get very few and far between chances.
Yeah.
So this is going to have to be a quality delivery for Evangel.
Good ball in. Mulrooney punches out.
It's confident play.
Confident play indeed. And
Dictates their space stupendously.
And Deckinger clears. Deckinger also having a very good game for herself, and that'll be a free kick, I think, for Tabor College.
Not only a very good game, Rory, but a very good season.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Playing in this higher, freer role.
Yeah.
She can use her technical ability and her iron lungs or whatever they're made of, because I don't think she's got quite normal sized ones. Maybe
she's got a third one.
Or a horse. Don't know who's got infamously good lungs. I think horses are quite good.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is she can run a lot. If that wasn't clear.
For a ball from Hilson will trickle out of play, and that will allow Evangel to make their first substitution of the half. Number 17 coming in, full 23. We've already had 17 minutes of the second half, mate.
That's a ginormous foul throw. Please give it.
No. We know how you feel about the old foul throw situation, but it's all right because it's gone out for a Blue Jay throw-in.
Well, apparently there have been a change. Also, I've been told there's been a change in the foul throw rules. However, I think there's been a foul throw since the dawn of time, actually.
Yeah.
And that's never going to change. But, on with the game. She's going to have another go in a minute. That's not better. Oh, sniper.
It's not crowd sniper. Number 44 clearing the danger for Evangel. And Jasmine Ventura getting stuck in again. He plays it all the way back to Mulrooney. Mulrooney with really composed play to find Ochoa. Ochoa with a couple of ball rolls. She's playing very, very confidently tonight, Ochoa, getting herself a goal and just sometimes go around these Evangel players like they're not even there.
Back on the pitch for the Blue Jays, number 27,
Mariana Ballesteros coming in early doors for Rogers. Ballesteros now trying to find Deckinger, finds herself on the ball again. Does well to find Nye inside to Boyer. Boyer up to Zweifel. Zweifel.
Brilliant football again.
Brilliant football. Good ball in by King. Good header out by Seven. Taylor Nye on it now. To Boyer. Boyer finds King. Chests it down brilliantly. And the Blue Jays just recycling this ball again. Jimenez out to Hilson. Trying to get Ballesteros going, but number 7 does well to cut that ball out. And good hands from Coach Gaskell. He was a goalkeeper, believe it or not. Oh, boy, I think trying to find Nye, but Evangel defender makes a bit of a meal of it. Deckinger finds Zweifel. And that'll be an Evangel throw-in. Last touch came off the senior.
20 minutes into the second half has been superb game management
Absolutely.
from the Blue Jays.
Absolutely.
The majority of the game have been played to our left-hand side as the ball bounced in the box again.
You know, I think we're running out of superlatives to describe this Tabor team, Liam.
Agree, we might have to get a thesaurus out.
Yeah. Running out of words to say, and that was a foul, yeah, by Reagan King. And yeah, I don't think it was intentional, but I think he's going to give her is he going to give her a yellow card? I think that'd be
He's lost to it, she's just run away.
Because if he stops the clock, I think he gives her the yellow. I think a yellow is perhaps a bit harsh, Liam. I think she made a genuine attempt to play the ball.
I think she's majorly got away with it.
Yeah, majorly. She ran off.
Took off. And the ref didn't have a Scooby-Doo, it was.
You know what? Things we love to say. You can get away with it, why not?
I think the booking to begin with was quite harsh.
Yeah, big time.
I think the referee perhaps saw it as a cynical foul with Evangel on the counter-attack, but
Yeah.
not much of one, to be honest.
Good little one-touch combination from Evangel, and shots blocked by Ochoa. Ball falls out to 17. They try and take Jimenez for a run. She does, puts the ball in, cut out again by Ochoa, and that will go out for an Evangel throw-in. Good defending there from Tabor. That'll be another Evangel throw-in. Alana Hernandez getting ready to check in on this near side. I think that's good game management as well. You know, the game does look to be slipping away from Evangel here. So I think, you know, with games coming up on Friday, it would be good if they can get some of the starters off the field to allow them to get more rest before a tough fixture on Friday against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Boy, does well to be composed and head that back to Ochoa. Jimenez now nearly gives it away, but Ochoa taking no chances and finding Ballesteros. King now doing well to find Deckinger. And hopefully his wife can get there, but Zero does well to cut it out. Goes down the line to find 12. Ballesteros doing really well to step in and get stuck in there. Deckinger on it now. Not a lot of options going forward. Does well to find Sierra Boyer. But trying to go around the corner and find Hilson. The Boyer again on it. Absolutely everywhere for the Blue Jays tonight. Mulrooney now. Looks long. Over the head of the defender. Zweifer will give chase. Number 44. We'll play it back to our goalkeeper. Goalkeeper taking no chances and clearing out.
Oh, Hilson commits.
Hilson commits. It doesn't get there. 17 on it now. Against 24, who does well to get round Jimenez. Good ball in. There was no one in there for Evangel, not really, apart from number 12, and she was outnumbered.
Yeah, they're going to have to start rolling the dice soon, Rory. You don't want to throw the kitchen sink at it too quickly and see the game slip further and further out of your grasp, but with each ticking second, it becomes a greater ask.
Yeah. Oh, Sierra Boyer there with a bit of a complacent pass there, but she finds herself on the ball again.
It does look as though if Tabor were to turn the scoreline into a result, they would be playing Oklahoma Wesleyan in the afternoon kickoff on Friday as they beat the Ottawa Braves 4-0. Friends with 3 minutes left in the second half are currently beating Southwestern 3-1. And in that fixture that went into penalties, Kansas Wesleyan
Good ball in, and Mulrooney does well to come out and claim that one.
Kansas Wesleyan prevailing 4-2 on penalties against the resilient St Mary's side. So it seems to be the top seeds once again.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 and 4 going through to the semi-finals.
Yep. No major upsets. What do they say in England? Giant killings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Evangel, credit to him, never say die. And they're still trying to put some pressure on this Tabor back line and try and get something out of the game, but it's just a tall task, with the Blue Jays in top form right now.
And as well, it's a good omen for the Blue Jays that they're playing on paper the best team, potentially of the sides that find the end of their tournament at the opening round.
Yep.
And if they could keep a clean sheet, they've put 3 in the back of the net. Sets them up brilliantly.
Yeah.
For the clash on Friday.
Swifer now giving chase. Puts a good ball in. Ballesteros on it now with the turn. Cut out well by the Evangel defender. And a handball there by Taylor Nye. And she will get a yellow card.
It's actually very good foul to give away.
Yeah, very good foul to give away. Taylor Nye not happy about it, but I don't think there's much of an argument that can be had there.
I think she was arguing about the proximity. Maybe the ball was kicked at her from very close range, but
I think it is stopping the flow of play. So it is.
It was a very, very dangerous attack.
By letter of the law, it is a yellow. Dangerous set piece opportunity for Evangel. Decent ball in, and Mulrooney all the way out, scrapping for it. Ochoa's gone down.
It's chaos in the box. Good to see Mulrooney not second guessing herself. Comes out, takes out anyone and everyone in her way.
Yeah.
I think the defenders in front of her maybe hindered her ability to clear or catch that ball, and it was serious goalmouth scrambles going on.
Yeah, and I think Ochoa just took a little slight knock to the head. We hope she's all right. I think she should be good to carry on.
Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 10, Alana Hernandez, and number 24, Annalise 1.
Annalise Wine's checking in.
Number 2, Riley Kidman, and number 10.
And number 10, Alana Hernandez, checking in for Zweifel, I think. I think Ochoa's made way, and I think that will put Haven Deckinger into the back line.
Oh, and she's just... there is a sniper out here. I'm confident of it.
There is a crowd sniper.
It's the only excuse. It's the only explanation.
Deckinger taking a slight slip there. It's like pushing the back there, but the referee doesn't give it. King getting stuck in. I think not a bad idea to substitute Ochoa now with, 18 minutes left, 3-0, and Ballesteros now finds Boyer. And with Deckinger going into the back line, it just shows the versatility of some of these players being able to play multiple positions and still do an excellent job. Deckinger's played in the midfield, she's played at wing back, and now she's playing at centre back. Just shows you though they have done it.
Yeah, assets all over the field.
Yeah.
And I think as well, a lot of these girls are technically and mentally and tactically so sound that they could adopt any position on the field. Both the officials were kind of confused at what was going on there.
Yeah.
I think there was maybe a lapse in concentration.
Yeah.
But they've got the decision right in the end.
And that will be April Ochoa checking back in for the Blue Jays. She looked to be all right, and Sierra Boyle come off, and she's had a very good game, number 29, and that'll put her, decking her back into the midfield.
Hernandez rolls brilliantly.
And that'll be a corner. Good play there from the freshman. Annalise Wines taking her time getting over there. You can't blame her, really. Ball goes in. Great ball in. Goalmouth scramble. And that will be safely into the arms of the Evangel goalkeeper. I'd like to see another goal in. I'd love to see another goal.
Yeah, I think Tabor deserve it as well.
Yeah, big time.
Although not yielded that many clear-cut opportunities in the second half.
Alana Hernandez on it now, and that will go out for a Evangel goal kick.
But to be honest, Rory, I don't mind if there's no more goals in this game, because that means that we have a spotted striker on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, that's the important thing, you know. Ballesteros doing well. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez. Back to Hilson. Hilson to Wines. Great little turn and good switch ball out to Taylor Nye. Taylor Nye finds decking over under heavy pressure. Hilson on it again. Hoops it forward. Trying to get the run of Hernandez. But you know, Hernandez, despite being small in stature, physically rises to the challenge quite a lot of the time, Liam.
Yeah, operates like a terrier as the officials get another decision wrong, but in favour of Tabor, so I won't say anything. Yes, she never gives up on her lost calls as well, and even despite her diminutive stature, she's technically unbelievably quick on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And one wrong move, especially when she gets into the penalty area, could spell disaster for the defence.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, a bit of a wayward pass there by Ventura. But Ochoa does well to cut it out.
Exactly what I meant in the first half. Even through mistakes that happen in every single football game, you think you've got an opportunity, and then there's just another player to beat.
Yeah.
It must be
good turn there from
so
Evangel.
demoralising.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah. Hopeful shot. Oh, and Evangel creeps in. Puts one narrowly over the bar.
That's a big chance.
That's a big chance, and
that's a massive opportunity. It goes begging with 14 minutes left on the clock. If that goes in, questions are being asked. How's your bottle, Tabor College? But
yeah,
it's a big let off.
Massive. And number 8, Dakota Shea checking in for the Blue Jays, the freshman. Freshman from Thornton, Colorado. And Hilson makes way. You know, she's done well, Hilson, you know, playing best part of 75 odd minutes at wing back is a really tough ask. And she's done it well. You know, Hilson playing, probably being one of the younger players probably one of the youngest players in this varsity team, looking like she's playing beyond her years, you know.
Mm-hmm. And it's a big responsibility as well with how narrow Tabor set up tonight.
Yeah.
To offer that width constantly, both attacking and defensive contributions, it really does take it out of you.
It really does. I wouldn't want to play against her. Ball goes in. Ballesteros does well to get up above everyone. Headed out by Ventura, decking on it now. Tries to find Ballesteros, but Evangel, you know, just cutting off all these options. Good ball in. Evangel player takes a slip. And the Blue Jays get let off again. Shea finds Hernandez. Hernandez, great little turn.
Thanks, that play so well.
Yeah. Ballesteros now. Time and space. Finds Deckinger, who's adopted a wing-back position. Played 3 different positions tonight, Deckinger. Liam, creeping towards the end of the game here, who would you say your player of the match has been?
I'll have to get back to you, Rory. There's still 10 minutes on the clock. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. But there's so many players in contention. I think Ventura's had a splendid game. I think Rogers as well has been such a handful. Deckinger's been everywhere. So we have to see how this last 10 minutes unfolds.
Good ball in by Nye. And Evangel goalkeeper on it again. Student section still loud here. Jumping about. Hernandez on the ball. Does well. Finds Deckinger. Deckinger now. Out to Wines. Wines hoofs it forward. Cut out by Evangel. Good touch there from Deckinger. Not the best back pass in the world. And Evangel go away here. Number 6 on it now. Shoots. That was a relatively comfortable save. You know, number 5 didn't really have that much time to get her shot off. And, you know, unfortunately for her, was rushed into a relatively easy shot from Mulrooney. But, you know, just shows you that you can't switch off. Game's not over until it's over.
I think Evangel maybe had 2 chances in the whole game, and it's 2 chances in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
For the Valor. And Tabor looking to make a couple substitutions, maybe to shore up the result here.
3 substitutions about to check in. Zweifel, Rogers and Hannah. I mean, it must be so demoralising for Evangel to see, you know, to be 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go and seeing 3 quality and experienced players in Zweifel, Rogers and Hannah about to check in.
And not only that, since their last chance, I don't think they've been able to get hold of the ball, as the Olays are persistent with every completed pass.
Thirty and 4 checking in for the Valor. Zweifel, Rogers and Hannah checking in. Shea, Ballesteros and Hernandez making way.
Number 23, Portia Zweifel. Number 12, Katie Rogers. And number 7, Katie Hannah. Back in for Evangel, number 39, Boutreau. And number 4, Kennison Sugi. Also in number 24.
And number 44 coming off for Evangel. You know, we have to say it. She has had a very good game. You know, she's held that back for together at times, and you know, all credit to her. You know,
I think she's definitely been a standout player tonight.
Yeah. Number 44, Faith Joe, freshman from Springfield, Missouri. Hometown for Evangel, actually. Hometown hero. Ball is in. Rogers finds himself on it on the edge of the box, shoots, and that will go wide. Goal kick now for Tabor, met by Evangel, met by Wines, who's also had a good game, got herself a goal. There's a foul against Ventura.
Definitely kitchen sink time for Evangel.
Yeah.
Need 3 late goals.
It's going to be a tough ask. Another good ball in for Evangel. Number 4 heads across, and that will be narrowly over the bar from Evangel. And I think that might just be it, Liam.
Yeah, despite all of Tabor's dominance, there has been little half chances here and there for Evangel, especially in this second half, especially late in this second half. However, sometimes it's just your night. A very good chance. It just goes between crossbar and upright.
Yeah.
A let-off for Tabor. And bar a miracle, I think that could be all she wrote.
All she wrote. And a hopeful long ball from the Valor, cut out by Ventura, who's played very well today. And Hannah will give chase.
Such brilliant close 1-2 passes in the midfield from Tabor. It's just impossible to get near the ball.
Yeah. King doing well, getting stuck. A great challenge there from Reagan King. And that will trickle out for a Tabor College throw-in. 6 minutes left here. Joel, have you decided who your player of the match is yet, Lee?
I think I'm going to give it to Heyman Deckinger. I think she's, despite not getting an impact on the score sheet directly, I think she's been essential at a lot of what Tabor's done right tonight in her tenacity and her ball playing and in the all-round game, really. I think you said it as well, played in 3 different positions. And honestly, it could have gone to 6 or 7 of them tonight.
Yeah.
If not 11. Maybe apart from Neve, she's not had a lot to do.
Yeah.
But
I think Ventura's also had a fantastic game as well. And
Cho has looked solid, bringing the ball out from the back and getting on a score sheet as well. It's a lovely clip ball into the box. Wines gets the rebound that fell to the edge of the box, but Evangel trying to set themselves on a little counter-attack, but the ball goes out for a throw-in just inside Evangel territory.
Couple of substitutions now warming up for the Blue Jays. Couple of seniors, Riley Collins and Marion Lackey, going to get some minutes here, which is always good to see. You know, being able to empty the bench like that in a playoff game, a home playoff game no less, is just sums Tabor up, really, and the season they've had. And that will go out for a Tabor throw-in. And Dakota Shea will check back in for the Blue Jays, making way for Reagan King. Sorry, Reagan King making way for Dakota Shea there. Good display there from the senior captain. All-round perfect display there from the Blue Jays. Not a lot to say really, other than well done.
It's been a very controlled performance.
Yeah.
And from start to finish, the better side. As Rogers gives chase. The ball is still in. The game is opening up a little bit. Brilliant defensive covering from Ochoa.
I think Gascon needs to hurry up and get these subs in.
Yeah. It's now going to be a matter of, can we have one of them over under 13 second half throw-ins?
I think we've had it.
For Tabor to get these seniors onto the pitch for what you'd imagine to be one last hurrah.
Yep.
Thoroughly professional display from Tabor.
Yep, indeed.
Certainly played the game and played the team that was in front of them. And in the first half especially, picked them apart.
Absolutely. And that will trickle out for a goal kick. And those substitutions will be able to get in. Marin Lackey and Riley Collins making their way onto the field. And Taylor Nye coming in. So able to get some of your seniors in. Playoff game, just as I said earlier, just really sums up how good they've been. And yeah, especially Riley Collins, a true 4-year senior for the Blue Jays, you know, deserves every bit of it. Zweifel on it now.
Still with bags of energy.
Still with absolute bags of energy. And Zweifel will take it to the corner. Run this clock down. And that'll be a Blue Jay throw in. And you know what I like about this team is they're all really good people as well. Mm-hmm. Really, you know, all very, very pleasant and around campus, and that's definitely a foul throw. And yep, Rev's actually given this
one. Miracle. It has to be really bad for it to actually be given. Oh, there's probably another one right straight back, to be fair, but
what do we know? We don't know much, mate.
Does Evangel look long? Stacked defensive coverage, just not getting through.
Yeah.
And it is T minus 1 minute.
T minus 1 minute.
Pandemonium.
Oh, good defending there from Jimenez. Blue Jay goal kick. Mulrooney sending everybody up.
And this is no more than Tabor deserve. They have earned every single bit of success that they've got this year.
Absolutely.
And a goal has been achieved to reach striker for the first time in God knows how long. Probably was just an idea at that point. And it's
Blue Jays in dreamland.
No matter what the score is on Friday,
good header out by Collins.
Serious achievement for these Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And I hope they really enjoy tonight, and I hope they enjoy the occasion on Friday, because it's going to be 2 very special days as the clock ticks out.
And the Blue Jays are erupt. Your final score 3-0 to Tabor. And the Blue Jays go mental. and they absolutely deserve it. Every single bit of success. Annalise Wines, April Ochoa and Hayley Rogers, your goal scorers. Liam, your thoughts, mate?
It's amazing to watch. It's amazing to be a part of, to know how hard that all of them players work, and to yield such a performance, such a controlled manner.
Yeah.
It's not only beneficial for tonight, but going forward, you're going to have, I think they're almost preparing for Friday at half-time in the nicest respect, even though you've got to play what's in front of you. But a superb performance from the Blue Jays tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And this will be the last time we commentate. It's been a pleasure to commentate for you this year. And loved every second of it. Loving watching this Blue Jay team play as well as they have. And, you know, I know we're on camera right now, but I think the camera should be down there. But, you know, brilliant all-round display.
Most definitely.
And brilliant season.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Tom, thank you to Hafa, to Jeff, to Nate. That's helped us a lot, allowing us to do this. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my family. I'd like to say thank you to my granddad.
Yep.
To my mum, Joan and Pat, for making this possible. I'd like to say thank you to you, Rory.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
And it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. And you know, you see the teams there getting a little prayer circle, just showing what it's all about, really. You know, and who we really serve. You know, we, despite all the stuff on the pitch, all the glory should go to God, really. And you know, it's always good to get a reminder of what we're all here for, really. But you know, it's been an absolute pleasure. Liam, thank you. All the best and God bless.